What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or you have a prediction that you want me to do, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We're also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get it popping. Let's get into our video. And today, we gotta talk about Keyshawn Davis, man, and Frank Martin. So Keyshawn Davis and Frank Martin. Keyshawn said something after his fight. You know what I'm saying, about Frank Martin, and Earl Spence responded that Frank Martin is really like that, and then Keyshawn Davis responded that Terrence Bud Crawford is really like that, and then Earl Spence had something to say about that. We'll discuss that specifically in another video, but I want to specifically focus on in this video. Is it too soon for a Keyshawn Davis versus Frank Martin fight? And this sentiment that some boxing fans have, that you got to let fighters build, that you have to let them develop, that fighters shouldn't fight each other on the way up. Everything has to be built into this big ass, mega, super duper fight. You know what I'm saying? And I disagree with that, bro. I feel like, why can't they fight each other on the way up? And these guys aren't pros that are like 18, 19 years old, like kids and shit. We're talking about 23, 24. In the case of Frank Martin, he the same age as Tank Davis. Like, we talking about dudes that ain't got 10, 15 years to build shit up. They don't have 6, 7, 8 years to wait for big fights. And so I'm just tired of this sentiment, bro, that you have to let shit build. Like, you hear this with the Virgil Ortiz, Jerron Boots Ennis, or Conor being Jerron Ennis, Conor being Virgil Ortiz. Why do all these guys gotta wait so long to fight, bro? I'm so tired of fighters fighting each other 2, 3, 4, 5 years too late. That shit getting old, man, and it's watering down the sport that I cover. It's watering down the sport that I love, bro. Why can't Keyshawn and Frank Martin fight now? Because whoever wins that fight automatically makes themselves a bigger name, and there's no other fight that will let you know where each one of them is at. If you truly want to know that, and you ain't trying to pass stats, like the guy that Keyshawn Davis just fought, bro, he not going to let you know where Keyshawn is truly at more than Frank Martin would. The guy that Frank Martin just fought, no disrespect to Jackson Marinez and Tienda. Tienda was Keyshawn Davis's opponent, and Jackson Marinez was Frank Martin's opponent. No disrespect to Jackson Marinez, but Jackson Marinez is not going to give you a good indicator of how good Frank Martin is, more so than a fight with Keyshawn Davis would be. What happens is, these promoters and these fighters, they talk a good game, but they don't really want to lose, because the L doesn't mean what it used to mean. The L used to mean you just dust yourself up, you get back up, and you can still go on to be a great fighter. Nowadays, because of the sport of boxing, because of the Floyd Mayweather effect, when guys lose, it tends to set them back, unless they just got the huge machine backing them. It tends to set them back 2, 3, sometimes even more. 2, 3 years, sometimes even more, bro. So dudes is scared to take that L. They scared to take that L. Like, let's look at, for instance, highly talented fighter Robeisy Ramirez, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Lost in his first 3 fights. As a matter of fact, I think he lost his first fight. He came back and beat the dude. But that loss set him back to where he still hasn't challenged for a title yet. Now, is he ready? Is he a problem for everyone at the featherweight division? I believe so, with his timing, counter-punching ability, and just his natural boxing skills and that amateur experience that he has under his belt. Bro, he's a problem for all them dudes, and has been from the moment that he stepped into the ring. But he wasn't backed, and he wasn't supported in the way of Vasily Lomachenko, who is also a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, who also lost in his first 3 fights. But because of circumstance, because of nepotism, he's promoted by the same company, Top Rank, but he's not promoted in the same manner. He was given more opportunities. So I understand that people don't want to take a loss because in some instances, in the case of Robeisy Ramirez, that loss set him back years in his career. In the case of Vasily Lomachenko, it did not set him back when he lost his first fight years in his career. Matter of fact, in the fight after that, or like the second fight after that, he was already still challenging for a world title. So when you look at it from that angle, bro, I understand why dudes don't want to fight the best possible competition. But I miss the days of dudes dusting themselves off, proving their greatness. You lose, you go right back to it. I much more prefer, even though he hasn't been successful, I prefer dudes to go the route of an Anthony Joshua, bro. A Jermell Charlo. Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. It didn't set him all the way back. He just got a rematch. He just took the rematch immediately. And he was able to get his belts back. He was able to do things. In the case of Alexander Usyk, he lost to him, went right back at it. That don't make him less of a fighter. That didn't hurt his resume. That built his resume. Can't nobody else say they fought Usyk twice. Ruiz, former unified champion, the first Mexican heavyweight champion in history. Can't nobody say that they fought him twice like that. So, because of his willingness to get in there tough and not take the easy way out, Anthony Joshua has the best resume in the heavyweight division right now. Jermell Charlo lost to Tony Harrison. Immediately wanted to get back in the ring with him, but Tony Harrison got hurt. But came back, dusted himself off, became unified champion, and eventually became the undisputed champion of 154 pounds, bro. And now he's considered by many to be a pound-for-pound fighter. So we have examples of losses not killing you. Like, who's to say Frank Martin, Keyshawn Davis, they fight. It's a highly competitive fight, highly entertaining fight. Whoever loses, if it's entertaining, if it's fight of the year, both their stocks go up. Both of them learn something about themselves. And who's to say that they don't fight again in the near future? If guys aren't willing to take losses, we'll never have another Gotti Ward. If guys aren't willing to take losses, we won't have a Ray Leonard Duran. We won't have those situations, bro. If guys don't take losses and be willing to come back from them to build themselves back up or to get right back in there and get in the fire, bro, we will not have a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury 3 fight of the year. If dudes is just running around this mug scared to lose and shit all the time. So is it too soon for Frank Martin versus Keyshawn Davis? No, bro. It ain't too soon for Frank Martin, Keyshawn Davis. It ain't too soon for Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason. It ain't too soon for Keyshawn Davis, Michelle Rivera. It ain't too soon for Michelle Rivera, Frank Martin. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. It ain't too soon for Gary Antoine Russell versus Subriel Matias. Like, bro, it is not too soon for any of these fights. It ain't too soon for Jerome Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Conor Ben, Jerome Boots Ennis. It ain't too soon for Jesus Ramos versus Xander Zayas. It ain't too soon for Jerry Big Baby Anderson versus Joe Joyce. No, bro, put them in the ring and may the best man win and may the cream rise to the top. As fight fans, do we want to see great fights and great competition and see who truly is the best, or do we want to just coddle these fighters because we like them? Some of y'all, I don't understand your fandom, bro. I don't understand your fandom. Like like the biasness shit, I can get past if you just rock with a fighter no matter what. But I can get past that. But what I can't get past is the protection shit. What I can't get past is being okay with your fighter not fighting the possible best, bro. I can understand why people flock towards Gervonta Tank Davis. I am one of those people. I am a Tank fan. If you follow this channel, you know that. If you see me on panels when Tank come up, you know that I rock with Tank Davis. But what you also know is that I make no excuses. That I'm always calling him out because he's not fighting the caliber of fighter that I think he should be fighting all the time on a regular basis. I do that with Gervonta Tank Davis. So I'm biased towards him. I'm objective in my analysis of him, but I like him more than the other lightweights. But with that being said, I still call him out on his bullshit when it needs to be called out. That type of fan I can deal with, bro. It's the protection shit. It's the making excuses no matter what your fighter does that I can't get down with, bro. It's this whole notion that Keyshawn Davis only got 6 fights. Frank Martin got to develop. Keyshawn Davis needs to develop. See him in 12, 13, 14, 15 fights. Okay, well, then they should shut up and stop talking, bro. Like, dude, if you're not willing to go in there and really lay it all on the line, quit all the talking shit. Quit acting like, you know what I'm saying, you something that you're not. Be humble then. Say shit like, yeah, I'm just trying to work my way up. I'm just trying to work my way up and develop and become the best possible fighter that I can be. But when you are already talking like you the best and shit, that make me want to see it. That make me want to see it. And based on this whole thing, look, man, I want to see Keyshawn Davis versus Frank Martin. Straight up. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Enjoy the... Oh, and don't forget about our live shows. We live tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We live on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm also live on Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get out of this video, man. I got another one coming to y'all today, too. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Appreciate y'all watching. Hit the like button on your way out. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.